What's up, guys? My name is Matt. Let's talk movies. So this first bit of news, I have to warn you because it's a bit of old news, but it's still just as relevant today because the buzz is apparently still just as strong. Anyway, the news I'm talking about is behind the casting rumors of Star Wars Episode 7. George Lucas inadvertently let slip that his company, Lucasfilm, now under the control of Disney, had been in discussions with Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill to see if they can reprise their iconic roles in the newest Star Wars saga. While Lucas has since corrected his premature statement, he's also made no effort in denying that Han, Luke, and Leia have some sort of contribution in Episode 7. Personally, if we get anything like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where we see Harrison Ford perform stunts that look like that could very well break his back, we might have something to worry about. But if we've learned anything from Tron Legacy, where we saw, digitally younger characters, then that might not be such a bad thing. And, I wouldn't mind seeing Princess Leia in that metal bikini again, if you know what I mean. Speaking of Harrison Ford, he's also been spotted on the set of Anchorman: The Legend Continues, where he's slated to appear as the news anchor that Ron Burgundy had aspired to become. Though finding someone that matches the luminous celebrity that is Ron Burgundy might be nothing more than a trivial pursuit, I think someone like Indiana Jones might be worthy of such prestige. Not unless Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary have something to say about it. Anyone wondering when Christopher Nolan's next film, Interstellar, will finally see the light of day should find some peace knowing that a release date has been set for November 7th, 2014. What makes this bit of news interesting is that there are two movie studios distributing this film, Paramount and Warner Brothers, both of which have never collaborated before on a business venture, as evidenced in their competing comic book movie franchises from Marvel and DC. And this is good news for Nolan fans because it shows that there are multiple studios that are backing his talents and that of the script written by Jonathan Nolan, his brother. And I'm just excited to see a new Christopher Nolan movie because it gives us an opportunity to, discuss one of his movies, to pick it apart, to see what themes there are, the very multiple layers that make up his puzzle of a movie. Not unlike this puzzle, you piece of shit. And finally, the BBC Sherlock will resume production on its third season come this time next week. If you've never heard of this show before, it's essentially a modern retelling of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, this time played by Benedict Cumberbatch, who you will see in this summer's Star Trek Into Darkness. Also starring alongside is Dr. John Watson, played by Martin Freeman, who you already know as the young Bilbo Baggins in the newest Hobbit series. This TV version of the Sherlock Holmes story is unique in that every episode is about an hour and a half long, which technically makes it a movie in itself. While that does sound like a disproportionate amount of time for a television program, I do believe you get a lot of production value for each episode, especially since there are two rising actors who are already appearing in Hollywood movies like Star Trek and The Hobbit. So if you've got Netflix, go ahead, cue it up. Sherlock, look it up. Go ahead, I'll just wait here. Oh, you got it on your Insta queue now? Great. You'll thank me later. Anywho, that's it for Movie News this week. Don't forget to leave a positive or negative response in the comment section down below, and be sure to stay tuned for more movie news and reviews in the coming future. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.